Well, hello, my fellow diamond painters, and I'm in a good mood. My room is done as far as painting goes. Now, I do have to clean up my little bathroom, and I, I'll get that done, and then I'll give you a little 360, mini 360. Anyway, this is what I plan on diamond painting next. I believe I got this off of Amazon. I keep trying to, I'm going to have to look it up. It's either Amazon or it was Temu. But I think it was off of Amazon. And I call it Multicolor Kitty. I don't remember if they gave it a name. It's a 40 by 40 and there are 30 colors. And I'm really going to enjoy this one. But I thought I would kid up with you and maybe a little tiny chat. Not sure. Depends on what I can get into in conversation. It is 3:49. It is the 17th of August. It is 2023. I think I said it all right. I can't believe I finally finished my room. It may need a second coat eventually. When I get to it, I'm down to the last bit of the paint that I had from beginning of this year. So if I have to, I'll buy another, quart or so, and that should cover it. But I thought I would go ahead and show you this. I think it is beautiful. There seems to be a lot of color blocking in it, so you're changing a lot too. So, okay, I'm going to put you on pause, try to get you in this holder, and hopefully you do not get shut off. So, hold on. Okay, you are on my crappy little table. And hopefully, let me see, I might have to adjust you. I'll bring you this way, bring it this way, and I will bring you this way. And there we go. Okay. Now, all right, I'm starting this now, so I am going to mark this down as getting started. I guess I can count the kitting up. So I'll say it's, there's my time. Okay, I have my time written down, the name, the whole bit. Before I started the video, I did do one. Because I thought, okay, well, I'll just do a video of kitting up. And the labels that I'm using are off of Diamond Art, the extras that they put on the stickers. And I just peel them off and put them on the jars because these peel, they put on, they stick nice, but they peel right back off. That was the only issue I had with Craftably, and it's a minor issue, is that the stickers went on great, but when I went to peel them off, some of them would peel off okay, but most of them stuck on there, left paper residue and glue, and I had to use my my Gooby Gone liquid stuff, put a little on a paper towel and wipe the lids. So it was like an extra added chore. But they all came clean. And this is the first chance I get to use my 30 count that my daughter had bought me. I really like it. The butterflies, it's really cute. So this is my 30 bottles. So I have been watching videos after videos after videos, and Lazy Retired Granny, I have watched every one of your videos. You tickle me to death. It's, if you want to schedule those stash, I think that's what you were talking about. Premium, you just go, when it says to set it private, I think underneath that it has a thing where it says to schedule, and it's easy. You just schedule it. You hit the button to schedule it, then you hit for the time you want it to come on and the date. A little calendar pops down, and it'll premiere on the days that you set it for. It's really easy, real easy. And if you want to do one a day, hey, that's great. I'll watch them because I'd like to see what's in your stash. You have a lot of years worth, in your stash. I'd like to see them. So, and do I understand you correctly? You're done with the diamond painting with Mike thing? Because I think you finished 4 of them, I believe. So, and you are coming along fantastic on that moonlight in the garden. My favorite part, I loved the house, but my favorite part when I look back on this one, and I'll show you the picture of it in another day where I scan across what I have hanging behind me. My favorite part, other than the house and the kitty, though, when I diamond painted it, was where the moon was. That moon area, that squared area there, as I look back on it with the owl, and I'm sitting here just looking back, it looks so real. It just, and it's hard to explain. It's like you're sitting there in the night, out in the yard looking at the night sky, and if you could touch the moon, you touch the moon. It's beautiful. It is absolutely stunning, beautiful. I can't think of another word. It's nondescript. I can't, it's whatever is in everybody else's vocabulary. Crafting with V. Were you still going to put the doctor's name on one of those books? Did you change your mind or what? Because you didn't mention it again the last time I watched you do the video, excuse me, of your whip and chat. And, let us know or let me know, whatever, if you're going to do it. It's, oh, geez, coffee is going to give me hiccups. I'm having a cold brew, and it not repeating. It's just, making a second visit. Whoops, here it goes. I have to get that, or if the puppy does, he'll eat it. Oh. And as far as a live, yes, do a live crafting with V, or I just want to call you V. Do a live. I've never been in to a live. I won't do a live because I'm like lazy retired granny. I'm not putting my face on camera. I am not photogenic at all. I do not like taking photos, film, anything. That's why I sit behind the camera. But I would enjoy chatting with you and others on a live. Yeah, go for it. You want to do 1 a week, 2 a week? Hey, I'm up all strange hours. You know that. So if you put up a strange time to put it up, when you're up and no one else is there, I'll be there as long as I get notified. I'm trying to figure out this notification thing because I only watch everybody's videos on my Roku. on, and it don't go ding, ding, ding to tell me, who's put up a video or not. I only use the phone, like right now, to video, and then my phones go off. I do not like cell phones. I do not use cell phones. No one has my cell phone numbers at all. I don't give it out. I don't use it. I have a home phone that is, yes, attached to the wall. I mean, it's a portable. I can walk around with it, but mine are attached. I don't, and it's not because of my age or whatever. I mean, heck, I get in the car and I don't even bring my own phone with me. And my daughter said, well, why did you bother to get one, for emergencies if you're not going to take it with you? Well, I don't. And I remember one time, oh my gosh, it was before I had this cheapy cell phone. I was in my older car and I was out. Look, I went to go get my car repaired. The guy was supposed to be at the garage at a certain time and he didn't show up. And I thought, geez, I wonder where he's at. Is he going to renege on the deal? Because I was getting ready to pay him for the repairs I needed. And try and find a phone. There are no phone booths anymore. You walk into a gas station or a Taco Bell or any of those and say, I got an emergency, I need to use your phone. I'll give you the quarter, the 50 cents, whatever it is. Can I use your phone just to make an important call? They won't let you. I stopped at a car dealership from where my car had been purchased a while back. It was a Chevy dealership. They wouldn't let me use their phone. So I guess, older people like me need to have a cell phone because nobody's going to let you use theirs. So I find that, bothersome. Let's see. Yeah, that someone, Lazy Retired Granny asked, how did I finish that gonk so fast, that gnome? And it was a partial. And it took me, it was 10 hours. And that wasn't a straight through 10 hours. I mean, I diamond painted from like, say, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Then I diamond painted from 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And we had supper at 5 o'clock. Because in between those 11 to 4:30, I was diamond painting, and then I'd jump up and, get something on the stove. Well, I had everything in a crock pot, so all I had to do was turn it off, stir it, and whatnot. And so after supper, 4:30 or 5 o'clock, we ate at about 4:30. So then at 5 o'clock, from 5 to 6, I diamond painted for an hour. And then I ended up diamond painting from 12 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. when I finished it. So that's, how my time is cut in half and how I do it. But it was a partial, so it didn't take that long. I don't know how long this one's going to take me. This weekend, let's see, Saturday, I probably won't get as much in earlier in the day because my daughter wants to go to a Playhouse theater playhouse thing. And she's going to try out for a part in the play Sweeney Todd. She does sing excellent. I have her on DVD, or CDs rather, singing, and she's good. She's been in little contests. She was in another play about a year or so ago. So she wants to try out for this one. And I finally gave in, only because I didn't want to go at first in the area that, in the one town I don't like to drive in. But I was assured that it was in a better end of that town. So I hopefully it is. So I will take her there on Saturday, and she will try out then. And cross your fingers she gets a part. She doesn't care what part. And I just dropped another one again. And like I said, if the puppy gets these plastic pieces, and I don't know where it went. Oh gosh, I'll have to look for it after I get off here with you guys, because if he finds it, he'll swallow it. There's two of these 15s, blue colors, and two 16s. Oh, wonder if these will fit in here. So cross your fingers and, say good things if you have a mind to, that she at least gets a part, of some kind. As I said, that's all she cares about. And, say a prayer for me that I got to drive around in that crap, because I hate it. Alright, this one will not fit in there, so I will cut it. I will get me one of my zippered baggies, and we'll put them in. Let's see, what else? Trying to think. Let's see. Oh, who else did I watch? It's been mostly Granny and then Crafting with V. I did see Becky's, most recent. She does, Becky do excellent videos. Chattering away, talking about your day. Excellent, excellent. The one thing I want to do is I want to thank everybody, all the subscribers and those who don't subscribe but are then just viewers that hung around. Oh, stuck. That hung around from the beginning of that Moonlight in the Garden and watched daily progress. I love doing a daily progress of anything I do, because that's my record. That's me being able to see what I've done. Because you can sit in front of a diamond painting and paint. And yeah, you can see that, okay, I moved over here. But when you see it on video and you see how far you've gotten and what it looks like, that's impressive. That's impressive. And I just so appreciate all of you that stuck around from the beginning to the end, whether you subscribed or just visited to see the progress. I appreciate it. And I thank Craftably for any and all of their comments. They commented on my YouTube, on YouTube, and they commented on Facebook. And I so appreciate them. Anybody could get upset if you remove something from their painting or you add something to your painting, but I am hoping the artist had no concerns either, unless she's just never seen it. So it's important, that everybody sees what you've done. At least it's important to me, and it's, I really enjoyed it. And I'm going to do dailies all the time on anything I diamond paint. I am going to do a daily. I don't know exactly what times, but I will do a daily. I want to keep it as a record, and I hope that y'all enjoy it too. Now, I may not be able to stay on here long enough to show you the first drill I put into this one, because here I am kitting up, and I've never kitted up on film. I think maybe I did like a couple bottles one time or something, and that was it. But I have never done a kit up. Oh, excuse me, my stomach. Never done a kit up on camera. So, yay for me. I'm finally doing one. And so far, I'm not getting confused. I have to keep checking, but sometimes, it happens. So, I was trying to think of any kind of questions that y'all could answer, and most of them have been asked and answered. Like, how many years have you been diamond painting? Who got you into the craft, and what is your favorites in them? Those have all been asked and answered. So what do we ask? What do we, do you have a favorite designer? Yeah, most people do. It's like, do you have a favorite tool that you use? A favorite pen? Do you use a light pad? Do you not use a light pad? How about this? How many hours, honest, how many hours a day do you diamond paint? And do you keep a record of it? There's a question for you. How many hours is spent doing this hobby as opposed to any other hobby you've ever had? How many hours a day? And be honest. I know some of you aren't able to do as many hours as maybe I do, or, others, because you have a job, you work. Do you spend more hours on it during the week or more hours on it on the weekend because you have that time? But I'd like to know in the comments, anybody who answers me on the video, how many hours a day do you honestly spend diamond painting? Because the maximum hours that I spent on Moonlight in the Garden was 14 and a half hours in one day. So, yes, that would be considered excessive, would it not? But I don't work. I have no other hobby. I do cook. I do clean. My house is not spotless. My house is lived in. I was never a housewife because I was never married to my house. So, mine is lived in, but not dirty. Granny, you can come over here and scrub my floor any day. I know you hate scrubbing the floors, so do I. I don't mind vacuuming, I don't mind dusting, I don't mind washing dishes, I don't mind cooking. But I don't like putting dishes away, and I hate to scrub my kitchen floor. So, you can always, come over here and you have twice as much work. I do scrub my floor, but I do not like scrubbing my floor. And at the age I am now, I can no longer get down on my hands and knees because that's the way I've always scrubbed my floors, on my hands and knees. My knees said, oh, no, you aren't. No, you're not. And trying to do it with just a mop doesn't work. I have a Shark electric, floor scrubber. Oh, it works fine on the floor, but it doesn't really get against the baseboards like it should. So you got to be down on your hands and knees anyway. And I can't do it. I cannot do it. So it's, I eventually do get it done, but it's more than just a one-day job because I can't stay down there very long. And once I get down, it's like, let's call a crane operator. He's got to lift me back up because once I'm down, I'm down. You'd be almost like a tortoise on his back. Once you're down, you can't get back up. So, well, I guess that's enough of talking about cleaning the house, for gosh sakes. And all my druthers, I'd rather be diamond painting than worrying about cleaning a house. It's there, it'll be there tomorrow. That's what I always tell my mother. She's always concerned about, oh, I gotta pull the weeds, oh, I gotta get this done, I gotta get that done. I said, Mom, because she's going to be 89, 88, 89 years old. And I said, Mom, I said, you know what? It's going to be there tomorrow. You may not be. So why don't you enjoy today? It's the same way with when the leaves fall. My stepfather, which I said is be 101 this year, every time the leaves fall, my mom was like, oh, we got to get the leaves up, got to get the leaves up, because oak trees and stuff, they rot the grass, they rot the ground, whatever. And he says the same thing I've started saying, same thing. God put the leaves down there on the ground. If he wants them, he can come and get them. Otherwise, he put them there, he wants them there, that's where they're supposed to stay. That's the way I feel about snow and everything else. I don't rake it up. I don't rake my leaves, and I don't shovel my snow. I figure, winter lasts blah, blah amount of time. When God's ready to pull that snow out of there, he'll bring warm weather, they'll melt, and they'll be gone. Same with the leaves. You don't go out in the woods and rake the leaves in the forest, and the forest keeps growing. So I have no plans or intentions of raking leaves. So, well, I'm close to I've gone to the last one. Isn't that something? And it's 28 minutes, and I've probably babbled your brains out. Not sure what tray what drill tray I'll use. Haven't decided. Guess I'll pick one that maybe is a little more multicolored, since that cat is multicolored. There's my 30. They're done. These are the ones that will not fit. Since there's only 1, 2, 3, there's only 4 of them, I think they'll stay back here in this little pouch, and they shouldn't fall out. So, and I didn't need my funnel. There was not 1 ounce of static. I have so many of these funnels. I've got blue ones, pink ones, purple ones, green ones. Sometimes I use them and sometimes I don't. So, there's a couple left in this. I don't know what else to talk about. I think I've reached the end, since it is going to be 30 minutes. let's see, it's 4:18 p.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time. And I will be leaving in a little bit. We go to church on Thursday, and we get our dinner from the church on Thursdays. So that's where we're going to be going in probably about 20 minutes. Well, about a half hour. And that way I don't have to cook on Thursdays. So I will probably put in my first few drills in about an hour or so. Okay, I finished kidding, and it took me about 20 minutes. So I'll mark it at 4:30. That way, it adds a little time to what I'm doing, but I never get anything exact, but real close. So that is kitted up. The kitty will be started probably around, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock. And we'll see what the progress is from there. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to show the black and white that we're going to be starting in on September 1st. The Diamond Dolls will be starting it. V, if you can't find it, I know you don't want to pay shipping and stuff like that, but I think you can order it from. You don't have to order it from Diamond Art. I think Hobby Lobby, you can order it from them, and I think the total thing then comes to like $19 or $20 total. I'm not sure, because I think it's on their site, even if it's not in their store, but I'm not positive. It probably costs more through Diamond Art. I'm not sure about that either. But if you can't get it, hey, do any horse. Do a unicorn. You have unicorns, and you love doing those. Do a unicorn. Happy. No issue whatsoever. We just happen to have it, so we're going to do it. I mean, but if you want to join in and anybody that's out there that have subscribed or not subscribed, and you've been posting, you've been following, us ladies of Diamond Painting World, and you want to join in on something like that on September 1st, any horse will do. A pony, a full-grown horse, a unicorn, and just talk about your progress. If you're not able to do a video and don't have a YouTube, you can talk about your progress in the comments on any one of our channels. Any one. It doesn't matter. It's for fun. No contest. You don't have to finish it in September. You don't have to start it exactly the 1st of September. Do what you want to do. That's all the part of diamond painting. It's the joy of talking to others, to the little tips and tricks of the trades, and the progress, the camaraderie, like a quilting bee. You all sit around and BS about the hay in the hayloft, or the cooking in the wood burning stove. Whatever they got together on and talked about, that's what you talk about. So y'all have a good day. I'm going to get off here. I've went way over my 30 minutes, and sorry. And I will chit-chat with you tomorrow and show you where I started on this multicolored kitty. And we'll go from there. Hugs to you all. Happy diamond painting. Please enjoy the hobby. Enjoy it. Make it stressless. Have a good one, and I'll chat with you later. Diamond Painting Crazy Lady, I'm out.